And clappy claps today. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 18 of World of Warcraft, Road to the Burning Crusade. The plans completely fell through. There will be no Zul group tonight. So we basically have nothing. I have done a few things with Irun, and today will be possibly leveling Corinda, or possibly leveling or helping the Fox. It really depends on what happens today. But we have a few things management-wise to do in World of Warcraft. So let's head on into Irun, because as we can see, I have a new weapon. I have gotten the Barbarous Blade. Not only do I have gotten the Barbarous Blade, I have gotten something else as well, which is really, really nice. There we have it. First, the Barbarous Blade. We have finally the Altarog Ring as well. And we have Pip's Skinner. So that means I can finally skin Onyxia the next time the guild does it, which is really, 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 really cool. And yes, I have the gloves already done as well. Okay, first things first. We need to get some Zul group trash items into my bank, and then we need to head over to Ashara, to a far, far, far away place, because I need to update the attunement quest for the dowsing ability in Molten Core. I should have the dowsing ability in 2 weeks if everything goes well. Let's have the Eye of the Embassier. There we have the Eye of the Embassier. We still have to do a Sholomans every now and then, because I still have this quest for Sholomans. But today's focus is definitely something else, most likely. Alrighty, so today's episode will not be super high action. It will not be super much content. So don't expect a super amazing episode. If the Fox comes along, we might have a little bit more to do, but Corinda is level 14 and currently not really in the, well, in the ability to make cool things. Cool things will happen after level 20 with Corinda, because then she will get a full eagle style gear and she will become a tank and will keep on tanking many things to come. Most likely dead mines, stockades, Nomerigan, and all the other things. I don't really want to quest with Corinda, because questing as a protection paladin, it's kind of bad, kind of a pain, so I really do not want to do that. So yeah, so this is basically the update. It's gonna be super hella boring. I went into Zul'Gurub today, earlier today, and well, I didn't get lucky. Let's just for funsies look into a Molten Core group. Let's look into a Molten Core group. Are there Molten Core groups available? Multiple, actually. There are actually multiple. Huh, very interesting. Muts HR, that would actually be pretty cool to join these, but we want to go with the Fox today. So that would be pretty fun. So they probably need more tanks. But yes, so that means Friday evenings, Molten Cores are definitely a thing. Yeah, Friday evenings are definitely a thing. That's pretty dope to know. Let's look into, let's delist, let's look into a Blackwing Lair. And the add-on failed. This has happened many times after installing Loot Reserve. And it's really annoying. We have to reload the interface every single damn time. Now let's get into looking for group once again. Blackwing Lair. And no one's looking for Blackwing Lair. Interesting. So they want to do BVL and Molten Core at Sunday. So what are they looking for? They're looking for Rogue and Warrior DPS. And this guy is probably just having a laugh. I don't know. There is a 59 mage in it. Let's see. These guys are looking as well. They look for healer priests, rogue, warrior, warlocks. Nothing I can provide. Okay. So nothing I can provide really. So Molten Core in public is a thing. Blackwing Lair in public is not really a thing, and it broke again. It's really, really annoying that this just breaks. Let's disable loot reserve for the moment. Let's disable loot reserve. I like the loot reserve add-on. I think it's really, really cool, but it is hella mega broken. So let's see if that actually fixes it. So a Molten Core would definitely be possible today. 35 members, but I cannot douse yet. I would like to do it when dowsing. We might find the run tomorrow, who knows? Let's see. Molten Core need all yet. So, okay. Let's decline this really quickly and do this, and let's head on over to Ashara. Okay, so remember guys, this is basically my first real week of being level 60. If we look at played, let's see. We have played exactly 2 days and 12 hours, or in real life 6 days. I have been level 60 for 6 days now. Actually, no, I've been level 60 for 5 days now. So I've been level 60 for 5 days now, so for 5 days I would reckon my gear's looking pretty good. We finally have the Barber's Blade. I am currently pretty low on life. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I am pretty low on life. I have only 36,000. This is not great. I lost 150 by equipping Barber's Blade. Other than that, yeah, I lost also life by equipping... I actually didn't lose life by equipping Don Julio's Band. I have life on there. Other than that, I think I actually haven't lost too much life. Interesting, okay. I finally fixed the favorites. Here in the Atlas loot thing. That was an edit on the config file side. Let's do this. Let's edit this into Soul Group. I actually do not want the necklace. Because I think the necklace is bad. Yes, it's 20 agility plus 1 crit, but it has no stamina. I am trying to get the Onyxia head necklace, because the Onyxia head necklace has 12 agility, 7 stamina. I know 7 stamina is not a lot, but it is something. So let's look at this. Of course we want this, but this is never really done. I wasted a soft reserve currently today on these guys, but they weren't done, so that was pretty disappointing. However, this guy drops the Zulian Tiger cloak, which I lost to a rogue today. That would have been a very, very nice back. +1 chance to hit, that would have been super good. Other than that, I don't think I really want anything else. The Zanziel's Band and Zanziel's Seal is pretty nice, like the Band of Jinn and the Seal of Jinn. These are pretty nice. If we look at the Seal of Jinn, where is it? Where is the Seal of Jinn? Where is the Seal of Jinn? There it is, Seal of Jinn. Now, if we look at these two rings are... Okay, the combination of these two is really nice. So this is basically 50 attack power, 1 crit. So the combination of these two rings is really, really nice. But as soon as you unequip one of those, it basically falls apart. Yes, but they are a definite upgrade over these two items. Let's see, 8 stamina already overtakes it, 20 power already overtakes it. And 1 crit is parity to 1 crit. So this band, this Seal of Jin, just one-on-one just replaces this completely. And this one improves my hit chance by 1. Has more attack power and it scales with kings as well. So this is a higher attack power too. Okay, and it has 3 stamina less. I am losing 1 crit. However, I'm gaining base power. So this is a really good combo. This is a really, really, really good combo. Okay. Now the fist. Let's look at the fist. I mean, the fist is funky. I like how the fist looks, but unfortunately, it is pretty useless. Grants a small chance when a ranged or melee damage is dealt to infuse the wielder with a blessing, granting ranged and melee attack power for 300. Ooh, that's actually nice. Ooh, that's actually nice. It counts as ranged as well. Interesting. But the weapons are statless, basically. So I do gain benefit from the main hand, but I gain absolutely no benefit from the offhand. Absolutely no benefit from the offhand. So Jinro is still better. Jinro is definitely still better. Let's look at DPS wise. DPS wise, it's 47. So item level wise, Hakar is a bit higher. So Hakar most likely has 1 or 2 item levels higher. And we look actually into looking for group into Molten Core without actually going into Molten Core? We can actually. Interesting. So these guys offer 2 SR/MS plus 1 for Douse. I would have liked to see 3 SR plus 1 for Douse, but sure, I guess. But we are making our way over to Ashara. Shrouded in Nightmare. What is Shrouded in Nightmare? I need to look that up.
Time is money, friend!
Time is money, friend!
Keep it real!
Keep it real! Let's look at Time is Nightmare. Find someone capable of deciphering the meaning behind a nightmare engulfed object. So Waking Legends. So Shrouded in Nightmare. Wow, classic Shrouded in Nightmare. Let's look at Shrouded in Nightmare. Shrouded in Nightmare quest. Okay, Shrouded in Nightmare quest. Binds when pick up. Okay, so binds when pick up. Dropped by. Okay, so these are boss level enemies. Interesting. So let's look at the comments. So this item drops from 4 green dragons guarding the gates to the Emerald Dreams. It drops every time they are killed, just like Car. Okay. So this does trigger an event in Moonglade, just not the Aranicus event, the Scepter Shifting Sands. So how do you do this? So it's probably a raid, right? It's probably a world boss. So this is most likely a world boss system. So if we look into Atlas loot. If we look into Atlas loot, into world bosses, we have few of them. Okay, so these are world bosses. Okay, so these are world bosses. Nature resistance, let's see, these are this, Begins a quest. Stamina nature resistance. So this is, I've read this now, that this is nice for Ankirai, which will start in about 2 weeks. But I don't think that I will ever do Ankirai. Maybe AQ20, maybe AQ20, but I don't think I will do really. Ruins of Ankirai. Let's look at Ruins of Ankirai while we take a little walk over to the Hydroxians. Let's see. We have bracers here, so this is for Hunter. This is a good item. So this is really nice. This is a good item. This is a nice dagger, but it's most likely a rogue item. So what do we have here? It has strength on it. It's useless. This is a very bad trash foot. This is a strength item, so again, it's useless to us. This is a ring. Increases your pet damage by 3%. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The ring is decent. Okay, so depending on how hard AQ20 is, we will do it or we might not do it. Let's see. In chance to hit, 30 attack power. That's pretty cool. That's quite the strong blue item. Pausing when hit, so this is a tank item. What do we have here? Okay, this is a weapon. Oh, this is part of the ring item. I see. This is part of the ring item, and I should look at the way that I walk. So this is part of the ring item. So Cloak Scythe Signet. So there is a cloak item. Restores mana per second. Agility, stamina. Okay. So this is not that great. The bow. The bow is pretty trash. The bow is pretty trash. Yeah, the bow is pretty trash. Okay, so there's not a lot of stuff that is interesting to me. The crossbow is pretty trash as well. It's pretty trash, but it is attainable because it's a 20-man. This is pretty trash because it has strength on it, but it is a 3.1, so it's decently slow. And we have a possible head item again, and we are getting strength and stamina. We are getting stamina and attack power from it. Not the greatest. Not the greatest once again. This is basically, again, this. So, from the trash we can probably get the cloak. Is that correct? We have new enchants. The enchants are pretty good. The opening we will definitely ignore. We cannot get anything from the opening. So where do I get the cloak from? Necklace and cloak are still my two most worst items that I have. So that might be really cool, but where do I get the cloak from? Is the cloak a mainline Ankirai item? Is the cloak a mainline Ankirai item? Let's see. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. No, it's not a mainline Ankirai item. Is that correct? Yes, it is not. There we have the set. Reduces the cost of your arcane shot. Reduces the cooldown of your rapid fire by 2 minutes. That's a big deal. But the arcane shot is super trash. But this increases damage and healing done. Why would you do that? This is so trash. This is not a lot of damage to outscale your regular aimed shot. So why would you do that? Let's go into collections. Let's go tier 2.5. Hunter. Okay. So you would be losing a lot of stuff for this magic damage. Why would you wear this as a hunter? Why would you wear this? Let's look at these pants, because they are better than my my 2.0 pants. But I would be giving up a hit percent, for example. I would be giving up a hit percent for marginally more stats. And yes, the increased damage and healing done is basically useless. Yeah, it scales with Serpent Sting for a little bit, but not a lot. Alrighty. So, leave me alone, please. Oh my god, they resisted? No. So... last time I jumped down here, I obviously didn't die to fall damage, so let's go over there. And there we go. Hosting guild, POC tomorrow, 20 server time. 2SR, MS, OS, get on binding, mats, bind on equip, RHR. That kinda sucks. That kinda sucks. We cannot do this because I would need my belt and my wrists. Which again are buyable in the auction house, but I am kinda low on money. And I haven't gotten much money at all. What I could do some fellcloth farming. I've tried some thorium farming. That hasn't been massively successful, honestly. So I could try some fellcloth farming when I have a little bit of downtime. PvP is finished for this week. So, let's see. I need to make some sort of gold, because I have not been gaining a lot of it. In 2 weeks I will have quick riding, because I will use one of the cheaper PvP mounts for riding. So, if my attunement is correctly, if I speak to this guy, I should be sent into Molten Core. Firelord, Molten Giant, an Ancient Core Hound, and 1 Lava Surger. Okay, so that is for this week's Molten Core thing. And next week I can finally finish up the quest and keep dousing. Alrighty. So, I've done everything here, very good. So, since we have just a little bit of downtime, because someone will be coming online pretty soon, you know what that means? More time! I'm currently creating some beavers. However, I can stop the beaver production, because currently we are leveling. Let's see, we are leveling fletching currently. And let's do that, because Rune Javelin is giving me quite a bit more experience. A third more, actually. So we are starting Rune Javelin now, so we can create more fletching. Fletching is actually level 88 already. That's super nice. So we are reaching 99 tonight. We are reaching 99 tonight. Okay, so to 120 it's not shown yet. But that's totally fine. I know this is Dragon Javelins, so I will most likely do Dragon Javelins over the night. The bar up there is not moving, really. Yeah, the bar up there is not moving. So I guess in about 3 hours we have the new skill set, because in 1 hour we have Dragon Arrows. In 1 hour we have Dragon Arrows. Crossbow wise, I think I need crossbows. I think I need crossbows for a daily task. Let's see. I actually need rune javelins for a daily task. That's really nice. And I need confetti crossbows. I think... How do you want me? I want you to call me... In the server would most likely be the most interesting thing, because we can try out the dual account thing on the server. So let's get on the server and let's try the dual account thing. Okay, so we need javelins. We need javelins for the township. That's pretty nice. So I will do that immediately. What else do I need? I need jade stones. I don't know where to get jade stones for the moment. So this is tidal edge fragments. Can't do that. Ah, there we go. We have to do some crossbows as well. This shall be quite simply and quite easy. Hi Fox, you are muted. Hello Fox.
Hello.
There she is.
Hello everyone. I'm just figuring out
the thing.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. The thing.
So yeah, Melvor, we're idling with javelins for now. So Fox, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's freaking hot.
That is true. Speaking of freaking hot, let's put on the fan.
Oh, that's such a good idea. I have my fan as well. Right. I need to open up.
Let's put on the fan. Oh yeah, I have a breeze on my feet now, so that's nice. Alrighty, I will send my water to Corinda, because I farmed a little water for Corinda. Or the future for Corinda, rather.
Okay, I need to do something.
Okay.
How can I do this?
Well, you need your app to stream the game and your browser to stream the voice.
Yes. So, yeah, I logged on from wrong server. Okay.
that happens.
Yeah. Yes. So I need the other profile for voice.
Mm-hmm. Which profile does what actually doesn't matter much. The only thing that matters is that one does the browser thing and one does the app thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we actually figured out that it works, that if we use 2 accounts and a server, we can split voice and game, and you can finally look at Fox's stream without chugging and lagging now in the future, which is super nice.
Okay, so I will have to mute myself and talk from the other one.
No, you need to talk from the browser, and everything else needs to be muted.
Yeah, exactly. But seeing as I'm logged onto the app as this profile, the other profile, and yeah.
Yes,
I know
but you can
mean.
also just simply rejoin. You can simply rejoin, so you don't have to re-mute everything. So I would actually recommend that you rejoin and switch the accounts around, so you don't have to re-switch and re-mute everything.
Yeah, okay, give me a second.
Yep, sure. Since the fox is needing a second, you know what that means? More time! Let's look at this. We still have to defeat some Ragnars and some Terrans. We still haven't found an Infernal Claw, but this comes down to this. Speaking of which, we don't have an Infernal Claw yet. We have Infernal Cores. But we don't have a Dragon Claw and an Ancient Claw, so we don't have this yet. Yeah, she's figuring it out, hopefully. We figured this out once, we can figure this out again. Okay, there is fletching interval stuff. Let's switch this over to there. Mastery token of fletching can go over here. Chest. Everything is chest. We still need to do the bird's nest and the raven nest. If we look into township, there is an elite, I believe it is. There is an elite of 1 million bird's nests. So this is quite a lot. We can simply do this because doing 250,000 summoning tablets is really easy in Malvar with my new setup. I might do that tomorrow because I need to switch to 95 completed tasks. Did we figure it out, Fox?
Okay, that should work.
That should work, yes.
Okay. So, right. I need to stream from here. I can do this.
Yes.
I swear I can do this.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
figuring out tech is my life, so welcome to my life.
Yeah. Right, okay. Share your screen. What about stream quality? 72015. Is that working?
I can tell you in a second. I need to switch the filter to the screen on screen. There we go. Filter switch to screen on screen. Now I need to get your stream on the other side. And this should technically, if I click here, work. And if you move around, I should be perfectly happy. Hey, there we go. Wonderful. So.
Bang. I can do things too.
Yay. So, what are we gonna do today?
I don't know. What's the plan? Let's just have fun.
Okay, let's have fun. That means I wanna pull you into a stupid idea, and that means Scarlet Monastery.
I know.
That means we're going into Scarlet Monastery. That is somewhere you have never been before. And this is something that pretty much every player does to bridge a few levels. But you being a hunter, you will get absolutely no gear out of it. So
that's okay. I need experience. I need level ups.
I don't think it will yield a lot of experience, however, because I am pretty high level. So ideally, you need to come to Ironforge or to Stormwind. Ironforge is better. And you need to clear your inventory as much as possible, please.
Yes, I have a lot of stuff to put in the auction as well.
Yes.
I need to do inventory stuff.
And I would like to get some water from someone.
Where the heck am I? Okay, so I'm on the wrong continent to start with.
The right continent, please. The right continent, please.
No, on the wrong continent, not the right continent.
Yes, you're on the left continent.
Okay. The boat goes from Ratchet,
can
right?
I steal some water from you? Let's ask this mage if I can steal some water from this mage. Hey! Wonderful. I will get some water. That's super nice.
Talking of water, I have my homebrew here next to me.
Very
it didn't
good.
come out very red this time. It's very, very pale pink.
So the price is one kiss, so I'm sorry I cheated on you. I kissed the mage, so I got 60 water. Very good.
Okay, hang on, let me just log out.
The mage, I asked the mage if I can have some water. She said for a kiss. I will oblige. I will oblige. But now I have water, now I can do unlimited things. So, yeah. I don't think you will get that much experience. Not only because I'm not really fast. Also because I am a high level. I will do something called a boost with you. but I don't think it will yield much experience. Never done it before with a level 60, so let's just check it out, how it will go. So where are you flying to?
To Ratchet to get the boats to come to you.
That is actually not that great. You can fly once further to Menethil, to Theramore, and then take the boat to Menethil. That's actually better.
How are you?
Okay.
That's actually better.
Well, I'm going the scenic route then.
No, actually, it would have been much quicker if you went to Oberdeen, but who cares?
No, because every time I read Oberdeen, I keep saying aubergine.
I mean, it's purple. I mean, it's
Exactly.
purple there, so it's not that far off. But yeah, take a flight to Theramore and take the ship to Menethil, and then we're gonna fly on over to the Western Plaguelands, and you're gonna do a run through a level 55 area. Let's see if I can catch you off guard. Open up your talent tree, please. Ah, you spend your talent points. Impressive. Very
I know,
good.
I did that. I did the last one today. I couldn't do the intimidation. Is that normal?
You already have intimidation. There is a 1.
Yes, but I only have... Yeah, I only have 1.
Yes,
I wanted to
mouse
do
over
2, 2, 2.
intimidation again. Read the second line. It's rank 1 out of
okay.
1.
Ah, okay. I never actually looked at that.
Yep. Reading helps in this game. Lots of reading.
Yeah, there's too much reading.
I mean...
Okay, can I...
Yes?
30 points in... the Bestial Wrath.
Yes.
Can I... That's the next thing to get, isn't it?
That's your final thing to get, actually.
Okay.
Bestial Wrath will basically be right next to or replace your Intimidation on Circumflex, and both skills will live on Circumflex and Alt Circumflex for the entirety of your Beast Hunter life. So, except if you're level 60 and of course play True Shot, but we'll worry about that when we get there. But you need to clear your inventory quite well, because there will be a lot of loot to happen. And hopefully we get a few blue drops that we can sell, so we can make a little bit of money of what we're doing. Because that would be really, really nice. While you do this, you need to hike another flight down to Theramore. I want to look at my notes that I have. And want to look into enchanting, crafting. I want to have enchanting. I want to have two-handed weapons. So what do I need for this? I need two-handed Aggie. It's... Wow. Large Brilliant 10. Oof. My money. Greater Eternal Essence 6. You need to take another flight down to Theramore.
Yep. So I was just getting rid of the alone.
I see. 14. Just one more step down. Correct. Just one more step down.
To Theramore.
Correct. And from there you will take the book. And Essence of Air. 4 of them. I naturally produce that myself, but I still need to buy it. The Essence of Air. Just watch me drink carbonated drinks. The boat will be arriving pretty soon. The boat just arrived here. Okay.
Oh look, if they drop me onto this boat here, would that work?
No, because that boat is not moving. That's actually a pirate ship.
Ah, alright then. It's
That's
got nice,
actually
nice
a pirate ship.
sails though.
Yeah, with a
black
lot
sails.
of guns on the side.
I mean, right, just look at all these quests that I have. I can't manage to do any of them. Is it just me, or is it just...
Yes.
Okay, this is a new one, but I don't know where the Swamp of Sorrows is.
You
I haven't
can
looked at this one yet.
safely abandon that one.
Okay.
You can safely
Yeah, I
abandon
needed
that
you
one.
to tell me... I needed you to tell me what to keep, what not to keep. Power Stones Uldaman.
Uldaman, that's a dungeon. You can abandon a dungeon quest. You will probably not go Uldaman.
Oh. That's another thing. I don't know whether it's me, obviously, as usual. Questy, before, if I did this, it used to have show on map. It doesn't anymore. Is that like a new Questy thing?
Maybe
or...
they have disabled it because it makes problems currently. I never used it though.
Am I going to the right boat?
Wrong. You need to go to the boat in the middle.
Ah, it's not there yet anyway.
It will be there pretty soon.
Because that was so handy. It's like show on log, and I would just look, show on map, look it up, and it doesn't do it anymore.
I mean, it could have been buggy. That's why it was maybe disabled. Who knows?
What's up, guys? Elvan Jack.
There's your boat. It's coming in. I will invite you.
Oh, I need food as well.
We're gonna FFA.
I've run out of food.
And how many Essence of Airs? Essence of Air 2. Okay, so this could be quite expensive as an enchant. I have no idea what the large brilliant shards go for, but this is most likely 100, if not a couple of hundred of gold. Poof. Okay.
Arrows. Seriously, this morning it just seemed never ending. It's like either make friends with one and kill the other, or make friends with the other and kill the other one.
Yes.
It's like basically you just have to pick who to kill, who to be friends with.
Correct.
And you have to kill like 300 of them to actually do anything.
Correct.
So sucky. Horrible quest.
Correct. There will be honor grind. There will be honor grind in the Burning Crusade as well. However, honor grind is quite different in the Burning Crusade. Mainly quite different. You will do dungeons. You will do dungeons over and over and over again, which is really, really nice. It's cool. It gets you playing. Dungeons are they're not easy, but it's easy to do. It's just go along with other people and do stuff. If you want to have special things like the Talbuk mount, like the Hippogriff flying mount, they will require quite a lot of effort, which we will do on stream, because I will have my Talbuk again. That's gonna be a month of my life gone. Just killing mobs one after the other. That's gonna suck.
It'll be worth it.
Oh yeah, I love the Talbuks. They are my most favorite mount in the game. Okay, so I have my enchants. Yes?
For Mononoke reasons.
Yes, Princess Mononoke, the mounts that they have from Eboshi, they're not Eboshi. They're the... Oh my god. What is the tribe's name again? What's the tribe's name again? Imishi. They're the Imishi, and the Imishi have done quite a number on me, because I do love the mount. I think the mount is absolutely gorgeous, and the Talbuks are basically that. And so I'm gonna definitely grind myself a Talbook. Not at the earliest possible situation, but once the shaman has semi-adequate gear, we're gonna hunt some ogres. We're definitely gonna kill ogres.
Air.
What can you do?
Float on air.
So take a step forward.
Ah, spoil sport.
Alrighty. So
Okay.
you need to clear your inventory before you head to the Flight Master, because there will be no more time to clear your inventory. So you need
Yes,
to
I need
clear
to go to the-
inventory here.
I have a lot of like skins and leathers and things. Shall I just
Send it to your bank account. Bank character.
um
You have
I guess
that
so.
you have that character for a reason.
yes, I know, but she's a little bit full.
Well, you need to gift her bags as well.
Yes, I know. I already did. I need to do some bank account
Yes.
sorting stuff.
Yes. We can take care of that tomorrow if you're on the weekend available. We can look at
what was
bank character stuff.
What the heck was her name?
Are you for real? Oh my god. Log out, log back in. Go into the inn. Go into the inn. Go into the inn. Log out. Oh my god.
No, because it normally remains in memory, but for some reason it's not in the memory. It's Melionin. Then I did remember it right. Melionin.
Here's a tip.
Why isn't it not coming?
Here's a tip. Friend,
shaking your head
add
at
your
me.
own
Yes.
character.
Yes, that's what I thought I'd done. Okay. See, I do things when it's late at night, and I get confused. Yeah. Melionin. Why isn't it coming up this time? That's weird. How do I add friends?
You open your social menu on I believe dot, please. And now you add a friend.
Add friend.
Add friend.
I shouldn't be opening this on stream. Is it small enough? Okay.
My name is publicly available, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
My name is publicly available.
friend.
Because you're targeting yourself. Don't target yourself. Escape, escape. Escape again. Now you can do it.
Okay. Dot.
But don't worry about it, my name is publicly available, so...
Unknown.
Yeah, because you can't see her online, because it's your character.
She's not online.
It's your character, it's kind of impossible to see your own character online. But now, send her all the stuff you don't need, sell the stuff you don't need, you need to be as clean as possible. A bunch of the leather, sponge of the cloth. Bolts of linen. Just everything you do not need, you will send her. You're full. You need to prepare a new package now. So send. Now send more stuff. Now you can send the deviates, you can send the wool, you can send the...
All the stuff for the auction.
all the auction house stuff. That's correct.
What about the quest stuff?
You cannot trade quest items. You cannot trade quest
Maybe
items.
that's enchanted water.
And trash, of
the
course,
wall.
you sell at the vendor.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else I need you to...
I don't think
there.
so. Yeah.
I'll send all the
dagger,
auction
what
stuff
about
as
the
well.
dagger in your inventory? Okay. You might actually want to keep that dagger if you do a rogue. That means you can gift your rogue a nice little dagger.
Okay.
So send it. Now you can sell the spider web, you can sell the bad potions, you can sell the...
I need this for a thingy I was doing. A recipe I was doing.
A thingy you were doing. Ah, I see, okay. But that means you can send it as well for safekeeping. Because you wanna have free inventory slots. Because lots of stuff's gonna die. We're gonna sell this.
Okay.
These are so low level, you're not gonna need those anymore.
What, the lesser healing potions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at them. They're for level 3. You have kinda outgrown level 3.
Okay.
You're not level 3 anymore.
Okay, so I can... Okay, this I can send to her.
You technically don't need to send the salt. It's 40 copper. You can buy salt again. But sure.
You never know. Don't be salty about it.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna,
the quest items I need.
You can sell the
quest
torch,
items.
most likely, that you have.
The what?
The torch, the... You already put it into... Yep, this thing. The wand.
Yeah, that's to sell. These
You
are
can
all
sell,
to sell.
you can
I need
sell
to...
the healing potion of your inventory as well, of the backpack inventory. Because you do not need those. You have, what, like 14? You have, oh my god, you have so many healing potions. You don't need any of these anymore.
Yeah, because I normally die before I actually get around to using them.
But you don't need to use the lower quality potions anymore. Just get rid of all of the low level ones, only keep the level 35 ones.
Okay.
Also sell the 21ers. Yeah, sell the 21ers. You don't need those anymore. Just keep the big ones.
Enchanted water.
That's for drinking stuff, that's good. And everything else in your first rune cloth bag you can now sell.
What, even the enchanted water and the sweet nectar?
No, the first rune cloth bag, so... Maybe keep the meat so you can feed Blythe.
No. Yeah, I need the meat because I don't... This meat here from the killing the centers is actually really good food for him.
Yeah. Is there a is there a meat vendor here? Technically, you could buy some meat here as well. So...
Okay, so I need to sell all that rubbish.
Yep. And you need arrows. You can buy arrows later. Yep. So at the innkeep, you can buy more meat if you need be. So if you browse his goods, you can see you can buy the wild hawk shanks. If you need more of those, now's a good time.
Okay.
And now sell all of the trash that we do not need anymore. Correct. Now your inventory is looking quite sexy. Now you need a few more arrows. We'll buy them outside and then we will get going.
At least my inventory is looking like that.
Yep. I'm not gonna comment. I don't want to die. Come here.
Yeah, you're around kissing other girls.
Hey, at least they give me water.
the things you give for water.
Yes. Hey, if I prostitute myself, might as well do it correctly. Would you please come here?
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Would you
I get a
please
kiss
talk
as
to
well.
this woman? Thank you.
Have a good one.
I didn't see you there. You normally have a moon on your head.
I normally have a moon on my head, okay. There we go.
You didn't even say you got here. I don't know. I would have gone to meet you at the harbour. Right. Happy now?
Yes.
Where have you
Well
gone?
met.
Okie
there you
dokie.
go.
We
You
will
got
now
one in your
fly
head.
to the
Okay.
Western Plaguelands. You unlocked the Western Plaguelands, that right?
I think so.
Yes, you did.
Safe travels.
Which one is it?
The Western
This one.
Plaguelands.
Okay.
Correct.
We're getting there.
Correct. And then we're gonna walk through a very dangerous area that most people basically die through. But since I'm level 60, I can actually like kill those things. So, but we're gonna make our
Sounds
way to
exciting.
Scarlet Monastery now. And technically, we should take 3 other randoms with us, so we can give them a little boost. However, since I want to show you the entire thing, I want to take my time. So I'm gonna do it myself without taking other people with us, so I can show you everything.
Alrighty.
The first thing will basically not give you any experience. It's called the Graveyard, so Scarlet Monastery Graveyard, and I unfortunately opened Word. Can you not? Thank you. We're gonna do Graveyard, and Graveyard, I think you have already out-leveled Graveyard. It's until level 36, so yes, you have already out-leveled Graveyard, but I still want to show you everything regardless. And if we're lucky, we get a blue item, and we can sell this blue item for hopefully a little bit chunk of cheese. So let's see, because any money is good money.
Yep.
And people usually just stay at Scarlet Monastery forever for like 3 levels or so, and they do nothing but Scarlet Monastery. If you were not a hunter, I would say that's a good idea. But literally every single dungeon drop for you as a hunter is trash.
Okay.
It's absolutely trash. Like, I have not gotten a single dungeon item that I thought, man, that was worth getting until I was level 60. So don't get your hopes up that you will find something useful. And if we find a blue item that we can sell, we will probably sell it instead of equipping it, because it makes money. And you need money as well. You need a lot more money, actually. You need about another 70 gold.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we
I
need
see.
to buy new gear very soon as well.
I only have 57 gold.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to take out a bank loan.
That is enough for doing the mail transition, but that is not enough to get your mount. So you need in total 130, 140 in total is the goal, basically.
Do credit cards exist in WoW?
That will actually get your account banned. So
Okay.
yep, that will get your account banned. It's called RMT, real money trading, and is strictly forbidden.
You mean people actually do stuff? I was being
Yes.
silly. I was like,
Yes.
like
That
a
is
WoW,
actually
WoW
a
card.
big thing. It's a big thing. It's a black market. It's a huge thing. And it has existed ever since this game existed, so 25 years, roughly.
People don't do stuff like that. Get frustrated and angry and burnt out like me, but don't do things like that. Have fun.
There has been the term China farmer, and hunters were actually the most prominent class for China farmers, because it's a very AFK class. Like, you can do most things alone. So you had these people who were actually like paid to do this, like a couple of cents an hour. But these people were doing nothing but grinding money and dominating markets and grinding money for other people to give them real money for in-game gold. That is actually a huge economy, still is to this day. It's much easier to spot now though. Like let's have an example before you can talk in a second. Let's have an example. I will give you 200,000 gold out of nowhere and then I log out. My account will to 99% will get banned.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And you as well, as the receiver.
Yep.
Just keep walking in this direction because this is highly dangerous here. Right side?
Ah! Spider.
Yep. Just keep walking into this direction because this is a highly dangerous zone. People usually die just by walking here. Stop for a second. Stop for a second. It's fine, it's fine. Feign death actually doesn't work because they are so high level they will just resist it. Just stay here, just stay here, please.
Yep.
Because that's happening.
Ow.
That's why I told you to stay here for a second.
Sorry.
I need to play that as well. Nope, because you're in fight. Ooh, that's getting a little spicy now. That's getting a little spicy.
No,
you died?
I'm dead.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, corpse run. Welcome to Western Plaguelands.
I'm actually having fun.
I'm almost dead as well, but I can survive this.
Yep. Okay. I don't know what happened to Blaze. I think
You
at the
don't
first,
call
the
him,
first
please.
for fight. No, I won't call him. At the first fight, he sort of disappeared.
He disappeared
ran
because
away.
he disappeared because you went to a flight master. When you fly, he automatically despawns.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I'd called him.
That was actually a lot of enemies without range. That kind of hurt.
Yep.
But no matter, I'm still alive.
Did you get any spider silk things? I need lots of those.
There is actually like 5 different versions of spider silk, so it is most likely too high of a quality spider silk for you.
Spider's silk is the one I need.
Yes, which is a level 20-ish spider silk. And since these guys are level 55, it's a little bit too high. So no.
I can see the moon.
Oh, there's another Lowy. Do I save this guy? Come, let's save this guy. Let's save this one.
Yeah. That's one thing I do like about this game, is when you see someone lower level than you having trouble and you save them. And 7 times out of 10 they say thank you.
This person just ran ahead and immediately pulled a spider, but should survive one spider most likely. Come to the wall, please. And now
can you actually
resurrect.
see that? No, you can't see the spirit.
I can't see, because we're in a group.
Ah. Okay. 2.
Oh my god. Why are they respawning so fast? Just stay there, please. Stay at the wall, please.
There was a spider behind me.
Stay at the wall.
Okay.
Now let's walk.
Thank you for healing me.
Just walk, please.
Shiny stuff.
I don't care, just walk. Listen to what I
say. I will.
Alrighty. Now we're semi-safe. Now don't touch anything here.
You sound like you're talking to a child in a
Yes.
candy shop.
Yes.
Don't touch it.
Yes.
Put that down. Stop doing that.
This is technically the starting zone of the undead.
Okay.
So, okay, everything's nice. So in your inventory, the stuff you just got, you can simply throw away. You can feed the white spider meat to your pet if you'd like. If it takes it, of course.
Can I call him?
Here you can, yeah.
I feel only half there without my pet.
Well, your pet is like the master. Usually absent-minded.
Well, it's rather like having a pet fox then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alrighty, now once we hit the Scarlet Monastery, there are probably hundreds of players and hundreds of mobs. You just keep walking on the left side. Because we're gonna go to Graveyard first. Now you can cheat up if you'd like, so I don't have to use pack. There we go. And this is a walk that pretty much every Alliance player does. Because Scarlet Monastery, outside of being a hunter, is actually quite lucrative. The gear that drops in there is actually super, super good. So, the thing that... now that reminds me, we could actually do Razor-Offen Crawl as well, which would be fun. No, Razor-Offen Downs. Yeah, actually we can do Razor-Offen Downs. However, drops absolutely nothing. But the items that drop there from trash are pretty cool. So we could do some Razor-Offen Downs as well. That would be fun to do.
Entirely up to you. As long as you have fun.
You know, if I were a level 60 Paladin or Mage, farming dungeons would be much easier. But I'm a hunter, so this is gonna be a little bit painful. Because I have to do every single mob one by one. So right up here and stay on the left.
On the left.
Mm-hmm.
Without walking into the wall. Do I attack?
No. Just run, please. And go into the portal. Alrighty. This is Scarlet Monastery, the beginning. It's Graveyard. And basically what you're going to do is basically nothing except for looting. And I'm gonna kill everything. Now this will not be super quick because again, I'm a hunter. And hunters are not the best at doing this. This is usually done by a paladin or by a mage. Well, and you're getting 88 experience. That's not a lot. That is not a lot of experience that you're getting. So yeah, as I suspected, this is not worth the time that we will put into it. But let's clear it at least once every single one. But yeah, this is basically not worth the time. Questing is by far the best thing to do. But yeah, let's clear Scarlet Monastery and see what happens. And it's best if you stay actually back a little bit. That is why I gave the kiss to the mage, because I am out of mana and pretty useless, so let me drink it for a bit.
I can give you some of the stuff that I've got. Or
Uh,
is that too low level for you?
oh, very much too low level. Very much too low level. The stuff that I consume now is level 55. Now, just as well, of course. And if we find something blue, we definitely want to sell that. We don't want to equip any blue things. That's a boss right there.
Baby, I love you.
I'll rip the secrets from your flesh.
A little bit
So,
gay.
very.
A little bit gay.
Yes, that was what I was going to say.
It's a little gay. I'm gonna put the flesh off your skin. You.
He's not at all scary like that.
Well, he's supposed to be like the interrogator of this place. If you see the tools of his, well, you might know why he's maybe a little bit wonky. Alrighty. You will gain more experience in the other parts, especially in the armory. So that will be interesting.
I'll just follow you and go shiny, shiny,
Yep.
shiny, shiny.
If people are running to you, you can kill them if you'd like. You can finish them off.
He just walked straight past me.
Yes.
I'm disappointed. He didn't even want to attack me.
Yes, because he is just running away and fearing for his life.
Nah.
Now, there is a high chance of many random bosses spawning here.
Okay.
I think we're gonna ignore most of it. I think we're gonna ignore most of it. Yeah, let's ignore most of it. I should have drunk a little bit. Whatever. Alrighty, ba-bomb. Nice crit. I need some mana, so let's see. Oh, I've infighted. Always be careful, you zoom out a little bit, because in a dungeon it's always nice to zoom out a little bit, so that you see what stuff is happening all around you, so you don't actually body pull things. People can say what they want about Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is very, very simple. It's the same style everywhere, pretty much. But it kind of works. Also, downtime in Final Fantasy basically doesn't exist, which is quite cool. I like the having no downtime. But if you look into the chat, there's actually people selling boosts. So that's something like a paladin, a mage, or a warrior can do. Classes with lots of area effect abilities, they basically sell runs and boosts to other players, which I disagree with. I do not like that. So, I think there are 3 mausoleums here. I have not been here in over 20 years, so let's go down 1 mausoleum. And let's see what happens.
Gosh.
Yep, I have not been here for over 20 years. Now there's a patrol coming. Graveyard is very unrewarding. Like, there's basically no loot to be found here. The Alliance does not get any quests as well. So there is nothing in this mausoleum. The other one is probably also nothing. Yep, the other one is also nothing. So the only one that is truly interesting is this one. Yeah, the hunter has one giant problem, and the problem is called area of effect damage. Because the hunter basically doesn't have it. We have our multi-shot, which is fine. but that's limited to 3 targets. And if you want to use your volley ability, that's every minute. So the
sometimes
hunter...
sometimes multi-shot hinders you more than it actually helps you.
Yes, it
Because
has the ability to shoot off.
It pulls lots of enemies.
Yes. That is a
It's like-
skill you need to develop in using it correctly and knowing when to use it and when not to use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has the ability to fly off to somewhere else, to Narnia, and basically pull more groups. Oops, that was a misclick, but sure. What other people also do is that you guys just stay outside as a lowy, and the high end just goes in and kills the bosses. So that you get only the boss loot. There are specific reasons for doing this. In most cases it's a disenchanting reason, like you can disenchant gear and get loot out of it, and boss loot is usually blue, and that yields usually something called a shard. And this sometimes is worth a lot of money. In Scarlet Monastery, that is worth a lot of money.
Okay, can you help?
And down here is the first and only real boss of this dungeon. Because if you might have noticed, the first boss, our interrogator, did not really drop anything. And that's the wrong way.
Yeah, I lost you.
Yep. You
Is it through
went the
that-
wrong way again.
Huh?
There you go.
Downstairs, I think.
There you go.
Hello.
And that's our boss right there. Really easy.
The hunger for vengeance.
Sure, I guess.
No rest for the angry dead.
And that constitutes
whatever.
as a boss in Final Fantasy, which is... well, it's
Okay.
terrible. And this is the only boss that actually drops an item, and this item is actually quite strong for mages.
It's a blue one.
Yep, it's a blue one, but you can't trade it, of course. It's a bind on pick up. If you read it again, it says binds when
bind
picked up.
Mhm.
Correct, and that's common, and you cannot sell this to anywhere else. If we find a blue item worth selling, it's usually on trash.
Okay.
But this is a good item if you were to be a caster, but you're not. But as you can see, your inventory gets filled with trash quickly. Alright, let's head out. Let's head out. And let's go to Library. Library is the first real dungeon of Scarlet Monastery, because it will yield the Scarlet Key, giving you access to the other 2 parts. The library is a mandatory dungeon if this server would have started today, basically. If you have the key, you can open the door for other players, but someone has to have the key. The library is technically mandatory. Now I wish this game would have a sync function. In Final Fantasy, it's really cool. If I would accompany you with my highest level character, I would get scaled down 2 levels above you. So I do not one-shot everything. So in Final Fantasy, just straight, please. Just walk straight. In Final Fantasy, I can literally help you at any time, at any point, because I will be scaled towards your level, which is super cool. And this is library, and I did the wrong pull at the beginning, but it doesn't matter. As a mage, of course, you would just simply run through the dungeon and bomb everything, but I'm not a mage, so I can't do that.
I kind of want to sort of like do a tank or something like that. Someone who just runs in and hits everything.
I will definitely do a tank.
I'd like to
Corinna
try
will
that.
be leveled as a tank. But it takes a while to get good at tanking. So it is quite a different play style. But yeah, if you wanna level tank, go level tank. I would suggest you trying a rogue for the beginning though, for a few levels. So you can have a class that is an active class that actively presses buttons. Because let's face it, the hunter doesn't press a lot of buttons when it comes to fighting.
No.
When it comes to fighting in classic, the hunter is as AFK as it gets, really. That's a difference in Final Fantasy. In Final Fantasy, every class is an active class. There is no passive class in Final Fantasy. Alrighty, there's a lot of patrols in this Scarlet Monastery. And I should probably hawk up. And I need to drink. And while I drink, I will go AFK for a short second because I have found a little tiny sharp corner on my nail and it's bugging the hell out of me. And I need to I need to remove that sharp corner, so be right back.
Okay, please do. So let's see what I've got so far. Bread. Rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish.
Alrighty, so. There we go, let's get going. Let's kill more trash. We'll not kill everything here, just like in Graveyard. We're only gonna kill the necessary things because I am not a bomber. I can't bomb anything, so we'll only kill the necessary things. And experience wise, as you can see, your bar is not moving a lot, so this is, as a hunter, not an efficient way to get things going. For that I need my Paladin, and my Paladin needs to be a little bit equipped. Then we can definitely bomb something. But the Paladin needs equipment and max level first for that. Hunter is good, but not in a boosting capability. The boosting capabilities of a hunter are best described as absolute ass. However, the hunter can pretty much do every single elite quest on his own, so that's a cool thing. Alrighty, there's Loxley. He's actually called Loxay, so. There's Loxay the Madman, so let's kill Loxay the Madman.
Release the hounds!
Sure.
Release the hounds! No, release the hyenas.
It's a it's called a hound technically in game. Technically it's called a hound. Alrighty, I don't like having aggro, so Talus, would you please? I have the feeling that I very soon will outscale Talus in damage. So she has more and more problems holding aggro these days. There we go, Loxley is down. Does he drop his flute? No, his very, very bad staff.
Loxley's training stick.
Yes. Like,
and I can't say
it says 60 attack power. At this point of the game, 60 attack power is amazing. But it's only 60 attack power if you fight beasts. And every time you don't fight a beast, it does nothing. So it's trash. It's utter trash. It's so situational that you will never use it. In World of Warcraft, you basically want to have gear for every situation and not specific situations. There are exempts of this rule, like fire resistance for Blackwing Lair, for example. Well, that's high-end stuff. But for leveling, you want to be as broad as you can be. But yeah, the pet has incredible problems holding aggro. I mean, I just crit for 1800, so yes, it will have aggro problems. Do I need to feed my pet for a second? Have we gotten anything interesting yet? A blue or something?
We got 2 blue, but bind on pickup.
Yeah, these are unfortunately trash. Oh, the Polanski is sneaking in a sneeze. I can feel it. I want to sneeze, but I can't. Terrible. Alrighty, there should be a chest, and there is.
Me just casually wandering. Right?
He just slapped you.
Ah. Just casually wandering around looting while you're fighting everyone.
Yep. Again, if this were a mage or if this were my paladin, this would go heavily different. You would basically stay at the entrance. I would run through the entire dungeon and I would just bomb the entire dungeon at once.
Have I run out of inventory space?
Yes,
I have.
you did. You can definitely give me, I don't know, the cloth you can give me. You can eat the moss that you have. I'm fighting.
Sorry.
I am fighting. Wait for after the fight. I can technically start looting as well.
Dave, do something. Help your cousin.
But yeah, that's one of the big reasons to play Paladin, for example, because Paladin just doesn't die. Let's just say it like it is. Paladin just doesn't die when he's properly geared, and you run through the entire dungeon and you just bomb the entire dungeon at once. Why would you want to do that? Well, look at your loot. It can yield a little bit of money doing that. Now, if you bring others in, this is how boosting came to be. So you can sell the experience that you get to other players. And that's called boosting.
That's silly.
It's apparently very lucrative. So make of that what you will, right?
Yeah. Sounds dishonest to me.
A little bit. I understand why people do it, because they're lazy. And you're just taking advantage of their laziness by gaining money. But if I look at this and like a Scarlet Monastery Cathedral and Armory run is 120 gold for 5 runs. So you're getting 480 gold, 5 runs. That's not bad. So it's very lucrative. Have you opened up the chest earlier?
The first one?
Yes, in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's another one right here. Why can't I use... Oh, because Talus is not visible. Chests are usually very good because chests usually yield 1 or 2 green items.
Let's see. And cheese.
Scroll down. You just can't scroll down. There you go.
Ah.
And it's actually a bear helmet. So bear is good. Bear is something that is maybe worth selling.
Briarthorn. Is that worth anything?
No, leave it.
Alright.
The cheese you can immediately eat, free up some inventory space.
I didn't get it. I'm already full.
You have the cave mold. Eat the cave mold.
Yeah.
Very tasty.
Ew.
You can throw it away as well. But now you're gaining like 100 experience, but you are rested, so the rested experience will turn off probably after this pack right here. Pretty sure that after this pack your rested experience will be gone. There you go. I know things. But now you will be getting normal experience again, but since this is more akin to your level, it's still 100 experience. So I'll probably take the next few weeks and level up Corinda, so we can have Corinda on higher levels as well, and start getting gear with Corinda too, which would be pretty cool. But the unfortunate truth is that the PvP gear is actually quite nice if I want a tank. So, I don't know about that. I'm doing the PvP grind once already. I don't know if I want to do that a second time. But the gear technically for a tank is actually quite nice. So... I mean, it's really brain off, but it just takes a lot of time, so... You need to do it partially, because you need to buy the ammunition from Alterac, so you are forced to do it, actually. Not only that, because you will also get a quiver and an ammo bag from it. So as a hunter, you are unfortunately forced to do Alterac. I can start looting as well, right?
Archer's Belt of the Tiger.
You will need a few bag slots pretty soon, so give me a lot of the trash that you have.
Yep.
Also, you got a citrine earlier, can give me that one as well, because it's a gemstone. And I want to keep
Yes,
all of
that's
the...
what I was planning on doing.
Yep, I want to keep all of the gemstones for Avia once she exists. Oh, a jade as well. That's pretty cool.
What else can I give you?
Just give me all of the trash, like the trash gear, trash weapons, all of that stuff. I will throw that away. Yep, just give me all of the gray trash things.
Okay.
Give me one more round.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Moving.
Guy kicked me. What a bastard. Yeah, but as you can see, my pet has massive problems holding aggro. So I am outscaling the pet quite heavily at this point. I also need a little bit of mana. Mana.
Pet level up.
There we go. If you want to level up a pet, dungeons is the best thing to do. Absolutely, without a question. If you want to level up a new pet, just go into a dungeon. Let other people do the work and never use the pet and just level it. Impossible to hold aggro. Ooh, that's... Oh, I shot it. Hey, we have a few more guests arriving. So let's do this methodically. Do this very methodically.
Two down close.
Do this. Let's have a few on me. I know the pet has low health. She's fine. Now I will do this. Use this to shoot. She's fine. There we go.
How are you so fast at looting?
Right click move, right click move. And this is the end boss. The end boss actually has two phases. One will make him immune. And if you want to be brave, stand next to him.
Is that a challenge or would that be a silly idea?
If you want to be brave, stand next to him.
Will I die?
I'm not saying.
You will not defile these mysteries.
I won't defile these mysteries.
And he's
Burn
immune.
in
I'm
righteous
gonna
fire.
behind the wall.
Burn in righteous fire. Blaze, you're gonna die, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he didn't. Polymorph.
So you no longer have a wolf as a pet, you have now as a sheep as a pet. Hey, lots of
He's
stuff
trying his
dropped.
best.
This is a pickup? Oh, this is a pickup. Sad.
Yeah.
You need to get this thing right here. This is important. You need to get this. And that is your key. Yep.
I got an explosive shotgun.
Yes, an explosive shotgun. That's usually they call me, but let's keep on moving. Now we'll do the armory. Now we'll do the armory.
There's no arm in doing the armory, I guess.
That was a bad one. That was a bad one. You don't deserve praise for that one.
I tried.
Yes. Oh, there's still a chest, so you haven't looted it? Or is there still something in it? Let's see. You actually haven't looted it.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
It's already being used.
Keep moving. You coming?
I was drinking.
Drinking a delicious homebrew?
Yes.
Delicious homebrew.
Hang on, let me close my bag. I can't see where you are.
I'm fighting. Alrighty, we've almost entirely cleared it. Oh well. But you can see your bar's barely moving. That's because I'm a hunter and I don't do a good job of clearing all content. That's just how it is.
It's fun.
Sure, but it's not quick. That's definitely what it is. It's not quick. You will definitely
That's what
pull.
she said.
Ah! Yep,
Ouch.
you definitely pull. So keep moving. Just keep moving.
I had an arrow sticking out of my arm.
Quite poignant for you.
No, I'm not going to give you praise for that one.
Alrighty. So, now we're going to go into the armory. And you're gonna open up the armory. Because now you got a key, that means you can now open this door. Now I want to throw away the low level stuff. Alright.
Is that a party?
Well, hundreds of people are doing Scarlet Armory day by day, so... An armory is the first dungeon, I believe, that is purely elite. I believe that's the first Scarlet that is purely elite. And this is usually run by most players for experience. So this is the big one. Cathedral as well. I like Cathedral, but Armory is the big one because this dungeon has one boss, but he drops 3 items that are really good for melee fighters. Like really good. And again, we'll only do the necessary things here because I can't bomb anything. And if we accidentally pull like 10 enemies, that's gonna absolutely suck. Careful by walking back. Stay in the hallway if possible. There we go. Alrighty, so there should be a chest usually in that corner. There it is. Chests usually have 1 to 2 green items in a dungeon, And of course a slightly higher chance of getting a blue item. But I have rarely seen a blue item from a chest. They exist, but it's like marginal.
Let's see. Okay, nothing.
If you wanna open up a chest and look at it first before auto looting, shift right click instead of right clicking the chest. Because the shift right click withholds the auto loot. Enemies will get rather spicy down there, so try not to run ahead if possible.
Okay.
Because they will get quite spicy down there. Careful. Alrighty. Now you will see a lot of ammo chests and armory chests on the ground down here. Ignore them. They do not have any good loot in them. You can open them up and see for yourself, but they will not have... They will basically just have trash in them. Talis has massive aggro problems. Oh, that's a bad pull. Let's see. Let's deal with the protector first.
Oh, she auto-healed.
Okay, protector is down. Is there another protector? There's another protector. Do the prodi first. I am super out of mana. Let's slow this guy down and regen for a bit.
Every time I loot while you're in fight, I always think of Sunny.
Yep. That's his thing. I keep fighting, I am running left and right, I am hitting buttons, and he just loots. Alrighty. So the pet has been fed. Let's see.
You're looking a little thin.
Yeah, I lost some weight. There we go. There's the evoker. I was waiting for you. Now the sword gun looks even more ridiculous with the barbarous blade.
What advantage is being a skeleton?
You look cool.
Okay, so it's not like they can't kill you or anything.
No, Noggenfogger is just simply style.
Fun. Okay.
Yep. It's just like the Deviates. It's just style. Alright. No. You're not coming towards me. And of course, if you feign death, you actually sound like a skeleton. It was quite fun.
I wonder what that noise was.
No, you're not running away. If you want to stop them running away, which button will you press?
The whatever it's called,
Nope. Nope.
Oh, sorry, Alt S.
Nope.
That's stun.
No, we don't want to stun them, we want to slow them.
Oh, I don't know then.
Well, think of it. Or look at your cheat sheet. If you want to slow the enemy, which button you're pressing?
Concussive shots, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct. And that is which button?
Alt 1.
That's correct. So if you want to help me stopping them running away, Alt 1 them once they're low.
Okay.
Because
I forgot about that one.
I hate them running away so much.
Alt 1. Yeah,
Alt 1.
I still need to get used to the new key bindings.
Yes, that is why I told you to do it.
Yes. But I haven't played that much since we did it.
Well, kinda sounds like your problem.
I know. I'm not blaming anyone except myself.
So you're not blading it on me?
No, blazing is blaming it on them.
Okay, now the spicy enemies will begin. Basically the myrmidons. The myrmidons are quite nasty, so if they are on you, you will die quite quickly. $119, nice. I got the cheese! Need to eat. Hey, Walker, what are you doing? Nice crit. So these are the Myrmies, the Myrmidons. You can see that they are dual wielding. They wield 2 weapons. They do a good chunk of cheese.
Early.
And many people have problems here healing this. Because the Myrmidons actually like do a lot of damage.
They will hurt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have another pull. This is bad. We need to kill the protector first. That's fine if you're hit a few times. You can feign death if you'd like. You can feign death if you like.
I know.
And because your pet is demolished.
Yeah.
Let's attack. The Myrmies need to die first. Alrighty. That was pretty good. Nice double crit. And most groups would have died here with a pull like this, so... Yeah, this makes me really want to wish I would have leveled a Paladin. Because Paladin is amazing. But if you want to do this, Paladin is basically the best class you could choose for. You could just go protection, you go heavy gear, you run to the end and you bomb everything. It's very fun. And you can't die as a Paladin. There a proti? There's not a proti. Alright. Inventory full again. You have cheese you can throw away. You have a healing potion you can throw away. You can give me the trash weapons if you'd like. The trash weapons are worth just a little bit of coin. That's good for me for repair and stuff. There we go. My inventory is not looking too peachy either though. I'm still with raiding gear. This is worth nothing. This is worth nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, if something is worth just a few coppers, you can throw it out of the way as well. We still have a full cathedral to clear, so we need some inventory space still. If it's just a few silvers, you can just eat it away. Weapons usually sell quite well. If you have grey weapons, these usually sell quite well. Alrighty. There's a defender, another defender. Unfortunately, I don't have the items anymore to force the sword gun. Can I use the sword gun like this? No, okay. Okay, we had one runner. Let's see. Yep, he pulled something. Oh, he pulled a lot actually. Yep, he pulled a lot, so that's gonna be fun. I don't have a cooldown currently. 2 protectors. We need to kill the protectors first. One Prody is down. Let's kill the next Prody. There we go, next Prody is down. I am super out of mana. Very good. Hey, Evoker. Alright, we are almost at Herod. Again, he's the only boss in the dungeon. And he basically drops like 3 good items. Let's look at Herod really quickly. Herod. Yeah, he drops 4 good items. Basically, every single item that Herod drops is amazing. Just not for hunters. Just not for hunters. That's a defender, that's a Myrmi, that's another defender. Let's kill the Myrmi first. So yeah, my character is almost finished when it comes to dungeons. I can only get 1 or 2 items from dungeons anymore. So once I've finished this, well, I will focus on leveling the Pala, most likely. The Pala la 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 la. He's gotta be a tankady. Tanking! Alrighty. Is there a Prody? There is no Prody, so let's get the Myrmi killed. Let's kill the Myrmi first.
Oh. Why are you not? Thank you.
Alrighty. Feign death on cooldown. Might as well hit it. My god, Hunter in melee sucks so badly. Total World of Warcraft did such a better job with doing a survival hunter.
Oh, my up one was on. Okay.
Alrighty, we are soon at Harrods. A tip.
Harrods.
Harrods.
Should we go shopping?
Once we're at Harrods, you go inside as well. You don't stay at the entrance, because there will be a surprise at the entrance. You might not want to catch the surprise.
Okay.
Sword gun! Sword gun! It looks even worse on the barber's blade.
But you were holding a crossbow.
Yes, but it's probably only on my side.
Yeah,
But if you do an ability, there is a cast in the game that your character basically kamehamehas and puts his hands forward. But if you have an ability like this and immediately do a aimed shot after it, the weapon, for whatever reason, the main weapon will be put into your hands instead of the crossbow. And that's how you can force it. So if your character casts, you can basically force it. Alrighty, Harold, you ideally jump down once we start fighting. Once we start fighting, you ideally jump down.
So I just jump from here.
Yep.
Okay. Shall I fight or?
Just go down. Just go down.
Give me strength.
Don't get close to him. Pull your pet back.
What's he doing?
He's whirlwinding.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can manage the timing. There they are.
Ah, I see.
This would have been quite the surprise.
It's a good job I moved from there as well.
Yep. And I have used my AoE ability, so my AoE ability is gone. So that is why Hunter sucks in boosting. Hunter really sucks when it comes to boosting. Hey, Ravager has been dropped. I will take it.
Oh, I'm behind the flag.
Are you stuck to a lamp as well? Oh.
No. So did you kill him?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it.
Huh.
He's the only boss here, and we will... Hey, a tabard of the Crusade. Interesting. Never seen this item. I will take it. Tabard of the Crusade. Cool. Righty, let's get going to Cathedral. Now we're gonna do the last part of Scarlet Monastery. And you have not even gained half a level. It's terrible. Now, you've not even gained half a level. Okay. We have done 3 dungeons now. So that would equate to 2 runs per boost. Let's say per boost. So, in essence, you would pay 120 gold for maybe 1.5 levels. It's a lot of money for 1.5 levels. Might as well go questing.
Got that since I started.
Yeah, might as well go questing, right?
Yeah, I would never pay someone to do this. Is my bag open?
Okay, my inventory is not looking super sexy. Let's see. I still have a cheese I can throw away. This is worth 3 silvers. Who cares about that? Alrighty, now let's go Cathedral. Lots of food. What are you doing? Ah, yeah.
I'm scratching my arm. Ooh.
Let's head to Cathedral. He's already opening the door, so there's no need. There we go.
There are lots of people in here.
Yep, again, it's a very popular spot. Very popular spot. Cathedral is interesting because once we are in the cathedral, if we were to touch the boss, the entire cathedral would run to us at once.
Okay.
So that's
no touchy.
Yes, because I'm a hunter. If I were a paladin, this is what I would actually do. I would just simply open the door, touch the boss, and run back here. The unfortunate truth is, Hunter is very slow in doing this. Very, very slow in doing this. Ideally, you want to have a mage, a warrior, or a paladin doing this. Everybody else kinda can't do it. Warlock technically can do it, but Warlock kills himself while AoEing, so that's out of the option.
And no one likes a warlock.
Apparently not, no.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah, I don't either, honestly. Because Warlock is actually a really cool class. It's difficult to play, however. It's difficult to play good. You can play Warlock as a mage, like a hunter. It has 3 different specializations. And one is the pet specialization, demonology. And the other one is called destruction, and one is called affliction. All 3 play vastly different. Affliction basically is the worst to play, but it's quite fun because you're playing with dots. Basically, your job is to dot the enemy one by one by one, and it's very hard to do correctly. Careful walking backwards. Please go back into the hallway. Please stay in the hallway. Because Talis is actually getting hit quite heavily, so let's pull on some cooldowns. Oh, Talis is dead actually. That's bad. That's actually super bad. I might have to run. Should be good. Should be good. I need that guy to come towards you for a moment. As you can see, Talis died. 6 enemies or something is a little bit too much for the pet. There we go. Stay inside, please, for the moment, until Talus is back. Because I'm currently not in a fighting shape. Alrighty. Let's feed the pet. Let's bandage myself. I need to do new bandages pretty soon. Heal the pet. Feed it again. And drink. You already have bandages, so be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only made one to complete a pile. Get rid of some wool.
Alrighty, let's keep doing things. I will loot that guy, you will pull, so I will loot that guy. Because we're going through the right side. Because I'm a German, I always need to go to the right side. Very good, I saw it. There we go. Stay towards the pond, please.
Yep.
Then come up the stairs and immediately turn left towards the pond. Now, if you were a herbalist, the life root in the water usually fetches for quite a lot of money. So this is a popular spot just to go in here and get the life root.
Huh.
And the gold thorn as well. So this is quite the popular spot in getting a few cool herbs. I mean, we already gained like 2 gold just by simply looting gold off the ground. My inventory is full now. Can I throw something away that is not worth a lot? Everything is like 10 silvers. Oh, come on. Talus, please. Talus. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely outgearing Talus pretty soon. Careful, there's someone coming.
There was a rabbit in front of me. It survived.
I mean, for
I
now.
let you down, I'm sorry.
For now.
Oh.
The lockbox you can leave. We don't need the lockbox.
What about this lockbox?
You have 3 bread that you can... Yeah, just get rid of the lockbox. You have 3 bread that we can throw away as well. Where's the patrol? Oh, there it is. So what these enemies are essentially level 60 normal enemies. Essentially. They are as strong as level 60 normal enemies. Level 60 does a little bit more damage, but they're essentially as strong. Careful, you pulled. You need to be more careful with your walking.
I did look around. Right.
You did not. You need to be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy. There we go. I'm gonna loot the mage. Alright. There. Cloth, cloth. Nothing. Okay. Let's get rid of these two. These guys want to run away, so keep slowing them if they want to run away. Okay. Now, Cathedral. If we touch the big bad biggie in the middle, everything's gonna come running towards us. So whatever you do, don't touch the big bad biggie in the middle. That's a bad idea.
But touch as in go close to him. Or attack him.
You basically, well, the right thing to do it is you clear the entire dungeon. You clear the entire cathedral. So stay out. Don't go in, stay out. You basically clear the entire cathedral and then you fight him. That's how you do it. No normal group in the world would be able to handle the entire dungeon. The entire cathedral without clearing it first. Alrighty. That's a weapon, right? That's 30 silvers. Let's take 30 silvers over 10. 30 silvers is nice. Righty, next puck. That is also how you pull the dungeon in regular. You always pull them outside in the beginning. And then you try to reduce your aggro and it didn't work. Inventory is full. It's so fucking full. Let's get rid of this. Eat cheese. These guys. What I have found that leveling in dungeons is actually not as productive as I thought it was. I want to level with my Paladin within dungeons, but it's not as lucrative. Questing is the absolute most lucrative thing you can do. If you want to maximize experience, that is. If you want to maximize loot, sure, dungeons is the way it is. Righty. Bring some water poopy. Bring some water poopy. So tell me, how does a skeleton drink water?
I was going to ask you that before. Doesn't it fall out from between the ribs?
Let's take that one. Let's take a shot. So yeah, the one shouting in the regular chat is a mage. So the mage basically runs the entire dungeon and then he just bombs it.
Oh. To 120
Yeah.
gold, right?
Yes. For what is... I don't think he will probably run Cathedral and Armory. He probably means either or. But still, it's 120 gold. It's so much money. I would never pay a boost like this. Alrighty, so Mana's looking nice. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy as well. Ooh, nice crit. My nose is itching. Get rid of these guys. Alright. Had a little trouble targeting the enemy right there. Careful! Oh my god! That's a bad pull. What is your pet doing? Oh my god! What did you do? Stay. Feign death, please. You ran your pet full inside there. Yup, you ran the pet very far away. So this might not be survivable for the pet. Let's see.
I don't get it.
You tapped and or clicked and something very far away. Yep, the pet will die. Most likely. Yep, my pet is dead. Ooh, that was a spicy pull, my honey.
I don't understand.
That was a spicy
I
pull.
mean, I don't understand, but I mean, I tabbed on the enemy that your pet was fighting, and I made sure it was red.
They are all red. They are all red. The red means nothing.
No, I mean the red circle around him, which means you've tabbed him, right?
No, that means nothing here. We are in a group. There will always be red. You have never seen them gray, because we're in a group. That means nothing.
No, I don't mean the name of the enemy. I mean like around the circle around the person.
That also means nothing.
But how do you know who you tabbed then?
Target. Target me. You see that under my name is called Irun. Now it says Talis. This is the target. That is the target of your target.
See, that's something I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No biggie. Talis just died once. So, no biggie. Let's pull this guy back. Oh, that was mighty bullet. I feel like disengage does absolutely nothing anymore. Let's clear this corner.
I still don't get it.
You tapped or clicked something and you just sent your pet and you didn't check what you actually targeted.
No, but I mean, it's like I've pulled this person here. There is a red ring around her, right?
There's a red ring around every enemy. Every enemy that you ever target will have one of the red rings around it.
Yeah, exactly, but that's how you know you've targeted them.
Yes, but you probably tapped and pressed E at the same time. You tapped and eat, and that's how you pulled. You spammed E and tap probably one too much and one too little. And that is how you pulled. It is really not easy to do right targeting. So that is something that will happen quite a lot. But it's not easy to do. But you need to be careful in a dungeon especially, because people are gonna be people and people are gonna be angry. And, you know, they've never made a mistake in their life. So they're definitely gonna be angry with you. Pull these back. Such a problem holding aggro. Tip for targeting. This is what I do a lot. You probably see me do this a lot. But I turn my camera on top of me. Because you can only target what's actually on your screen. So if you scroll up your camera just a bit until you reach an enemy, you can target him. So you see me do this quite a lot. You see me have the camera above me. Because that means I can't tap far away. I can only tap close to me. That is why I have my camera above me quite a lot. Because you can only tap to targets that you can actually see. I basically pull my camera quite far away and then I put it above me and I always edge my camera to where I just can see the enemy. That's a little too far. That's really good. That's really nice. And now you just angle your camera until you see the enemy, but you don't look into the room. I basically have my camera quite a lot above me. You see me do this a lot. Okay, the next room is quote-unquote a boss. Technically. We're just gonna pull him, we're gonna pull him outside. He's technically a boss. Technically. He's super easy. And I need to check my inventory. Do I have something trashy? Not really. I can get rid of this. Does it drop something? No, not really. Alrighty. Let's clear the other side. These gloves are worth 27, so let's get rid of this hood over there. Let's take this. Be careful walking there. Take the long way. There we go. That is the super long way, but that was super safe. Kill this guy. There we go. Alrighty. Almost ready for the boss. You gained half a level, roughly. Okay. 2 more things to clear. Alrighty, last room. And then we have cleared Scarlet Monastery. I don't have mana. So you need, I think, 2 slots free in the inventory, or I'll take the loot. That is possible as well. Let me throw this away, and let me throw this away. Alrighty. Now our dear boss is a cheater. Because, well, he dies and then he gets resurrected, and the other boss makes herself completely immune to everything. So they're basically cheaters. Oh, let's kill him.
Infidels. They must be purified.
Tallis cannot hold aggro. Oh my god, Tallis. Now she's stunned. There's the cheater.
Huh?
Yep. That's the cheat. She basically stuns and resurrects him.
At your side, milady.
Alright, she's dead. And now Morgraine is all that's left. And once he's dead, he will no longer be Morgraine. He will now have a migraine. No reaction.
It was a good one.
You're kinda quiet. You okay?
I'm concentrating.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. We've done everything. The pants are just worth selling. And that's the Hammer of the Righteousness. Let's take it. Alrighty, we're clear. So that has been Scarlet Monastery. But the real Scarlet Monastery is basically this, an armory. The other ones are never really ran, except library for the key. But that's Scarlet Monastery. And you gained half a level, which is basically nothing. And I think we're gonna head on over to Late Night Hana because it's Friday evening. And how much more time do you have, Fox? Oh, let's Hearthstone out, by the way.
You're talking to someone who doesn't sleep.
Okay, then we're going to Razor Oven Crawl next. Let's see how Razor Oven is.
Okay. Bye bye. Where did you Hearthstone to?
Iron
What
Forge.
can I do for you?
Okay.
I Hearthstone to Iron Forge. All this, all this, all this. The rest goes to Windy. This is soulbound as well. This is low level shit. We don't need this. Okay.
Safe travels.
Alright.
So where are we heading now?
We are going to Razor Oven Crawl First, you need to definitely clear your inventory, because there will be a lot of loot once again. So Hearthstone out, and we're gonna take this over to Late Night Hana. Thank you very much for watching. The stream will continue, but the recording will not. So, you know where to find me. Become a Pokemon, come into the chat. If you have a question like the Fox, ask me. I know a lot about this game, so head on over. Take care, bye-bye, ciao ciao. The guest has the last words, as usual.
Yes. Don't be an idiot. Don't pull enemies. Don't attack the wrong things. And stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Take care, guys. Bye-bye, ciao ciao.